Hey guys, how are you doing? I hope that you're doing amazing. I hope that you are eating glazed donuts, not glazing. I hope that you're doing good. That's just the gist of it, right? Today we have another Reimagine from the Topic Star, and it's a regular show. Forewarning, I didn't draw Pops. Amazing character, probably one of my favorite. I did not draw him because I don't think I would have been able to capture the magnitude of his head that truly matters to me. So I just decided to let him ride in the back seat. Speaking of riding in the back seat, we do have all of the others, including obviously Mordecai, Rigby, Benson, Skips, High Five Ghost, and Muscle Man. So they'll definitely make an appearance in it, even though Muscle Man and High Five Ghost will be very much so in the background. So when I first started drawing this, I didn't know how I wanted to incorporate Benson. I know I wanted him to be in motion with Skips away from Mordecai and Rigby standing still, because like that kind of is like how the show is. They're normally caught not doing anything, then Benson comes up on them and hollers about it. But this is the part that starts to bother me, right? So I'm going along, I keep on working the piece because like I try not to get stuck in one area, and I kept going back to resizing Skips and Benson. And as I'm doing that, I'm like noticing something with Benson's legs. First off, his legs are very slender, and as of the moment of this sketch, they don't make any sense. And I didn't want to spend too much time on the sketch, which is probably why this turned out the way it did, but I'm in terms of the sketch only. But yeah, I kept getting bothered by the way that his leg looked, even though I was trying to like do the parts that I knew were going to be the most fun for me, and I tried to keep Rigby as close to the one that I already drew as possible, but I knew that there was going to be a bit of a disconnect between the two. But I went back to his legs. His legs looked like lady legs, and so it reminded me that I don't know how to draw male legs. So I had to look that up. I was embarrassed when I did that because I'm like, wow, there's no way I never drew legs before. But you may be seeing a lot of anatomy that don't make sense right now. It's because throughout this entire drawing, anatomy was not for me. Like Mordecai's arm is ridiculously long, and it's going to remain that way. I wanted him to have big hands because he's a bird, and in the show he has huge hands, so it makes sense. But anatomy was failing me so bad, and understanding proportion, it was so sickening because it's relatively easy any other time, I guess, but it's also because I wanted to like do these different side like views of the body. I guess that's what was throwing it off. I don't know. It irritated me so bad looking at it, and so I like fixed it at some point, but it's just not the best. Rigby turned out fine. And there's something that I noticed about Skips, but I'll see if you notice it, but I'm not going to point it out. But he's there. I didn't make him nearly as jacked as he should be, but you get the gist. When I think of Skips, I think of like an older, like Native American man, maybe. And I feel like that is probably because of the way that he like thinks and like understands everything. And I don't know, if you pay attention to his character, you probably get where I'm coming from. So that's why he looks that way. And Benson is obviously a crotchety old bald man. Well, not old, but like 36 probably, for sure. But like I started to make his like super like tone and everything, but I'm like, what was that? Like, I don't know. Legs are like really fun for me, so when I do them wrong, it just bothers me. But then I thought about it. I don't think I've drawn a male leg that wasn't in a pant in I don't know how long. So that was very refreshing for sure. This is definitely letting me know that I need to go back and like relearn some anatomy, but not just like forward, like the 3/4 view, body. I think I've nailed the 3/4 view face, but body, not so much, man. Like Skips is doing this like lean walk. It's like weird, like like I mess with it, but I'm irritated by it because it's not really the intention behind it. But as an artist, I notice these things. Somebody without thinking too much may just say, "Oh, well, it looks fine," But yeah, it's pretty irritating, man. And I don't know, I just got really disappointed while doing this. But overall, once I started coloring and everything, it started to look better and things started to look more normal. But I also think that because there is this like deadline for stuff like this, I can't really sit and like wait for it, like. And plus, I don't really want to. I don't really mind not thinking of these characters in the form of humans. Like, I'm kind of cool with them being animals. So, it didn't really, like doing Adventure Time was like, okay, yeah, like, duh, he's already a human. And then all the other ones are like weird creatures that you can easily, I don't know, maybe I'm just making excuses because, those little parts of it were bothering me so bad. But that was my first time drawing a golf cart, even if it does, look like they're driving over a massive speed bump. And, yeah, I don't know, I'm being really overly critical of this. I really did enjoy it, honestly. I liked it, drawing all those trees and, like, remembering that trees don't have to, like, be just a up and down motion. It can have little branches out, even though I didn't explore that as much here. I definitely did enjoy drawing it. It's like Mordecai was my favorite part of it, honestly, because he just reminds me of such like a punk rock, like lemonade mouth kind of character. He's very like sweet, I don't know, and so this for him works, I feel like them as humans in this, like, makes sense. Like, in order to get inspiration for this, I was watching regular show and I'm watching it now actually, it's just on mute, but I'm watching regular show as a way to like remind me of how I want these characters to turn out, and so that's been really fun. I'm challenging myself to not say anything else negative about it, because it's just not that serious. So I have been, and I don't know that I did that with Adventure Time. I've taken a huge break from Adventure Time because I was watching that like on repeat. Like I would finish it and then not finish it, I would get to like season 6 and then just restart it again, because not saying that I didn't like the last 2 seasons, it's just I didn't click with them as much as I did the first 6. But it still was good. It didn't do like what regular show did, and now I'm going to start critiquing the show, which is just going into outer space and then making basically the show just took a chill pill. Like all of the crazy hype stuff that you knew regular show for just kind of wasn't happening in outer space. And then I feel like there was a season of when they were in space that I don't think I laughed once. It was just not good. The writing was slow. It just didn't seem, it seemed like it was maybe under some new guidance, and JG has every right to give other people a chance to work on his project, but definitely did take a dive for the worse in my opinion. But one of my favorite characters probably has to be Skips. That's probably why I made him do that lean walk, make him look cool, because he's real, and his backstory is very interesting. Every time that there's an episode that's surrounding Skips, it's always really fun and interesting. I can't really say that for too many other characters, but I will say Rigby's personal development was really fun to watch. Him going from this slacker to okay, somebody believes in me. Eileen came into his life, believed in him, and all of a sudden he was getting degrees and he's wanting to be a better man. Everything started to flow together for him, and I did like the juxtaposition of how Mordecai handled romance and relationships versus how Rigby handled getting together with Eileen and his relationships, which was looking like Mordecai being way more vocal and out about every little move that he made with his partner, whereas Rigby just kind of slowly behind the scenes fell in love with Eileen, and we didn't really find out till the very end. All of these characters have amazing stories. I feel like, honestly, if you got some weekends where you got a couple hours to binge some stuff, this is definitely a cool show, and it has a lot of adult humor for it to be targeted towards kids, so I feel like anybody can enjoy it. But with that being said, I'm gonna wrap this up here. I appreciate you guys for watching me struggle through this, to say the least, and yeah.